That map is the Catacombs of Wrath. It should have come up on your screen. Yep. So essentially, what happened last time we met is you made your way down at the request of the lady Kaijitsu Amiko, who runs the Red Dragon Inn. Who I'll try and cover as much as I can because it's been a while since Tom's been with us as well. Whose brother kidnapped her, who approached her and wanted her to join him in some sort of harebrained plan to help out this woman. Let's get that handout up. Not maps, handouts. So that. So this little handout that you found that Suto had gave you a fair bit of information. Okay, there was details on that they burned her father's remains at the Thistletop. There might be sort of some detail about this woman maybe being the daughter of the priest that was burnt to death in the church. Yeah, in the cathedral fire. Can't see that they've mentioned her name on that sheet. Let me skip back a bit. Story. Well, no, Rip Nugget's the leader of the goblins in Thistletop. Okay, yes. So Father Tobin had Azamar daughter that he adopted, and her name was Nualia. And it's quite possible that those details are about her. But Amiko, because you came to the glassworks, where you found Suto was hiding out, or where he had kidnapped Amiko, found that Longito what is their last name? Kaijitsu. Longito Kaijitsu, who was Suto and Amiko's father, had been killed by the goblins, encased in glass. You killed most of the goblins, perhaps all of them. Then ran down, took out Suto, and Amiko has asked you to head down here to make sure before they boarded up that there are no further dangers to come through. Now you've come down and into this area where you have located some critters. There was a sin spawn, was there not? Sin spawn that looks like this, just so Tom can get a look at those things. And Corvus, the goblin that was in the with all the zombie chamber as well. I've notified Fantasy Grounds about this thing with the transparencies not working. So hopefully, because it's a funny thing, because when I create a token and I put transparencies on it and put them on the map, it's fine. It doesn't show any of the stuff that was made transparent, but it's only with these images that aren't working. So hopefully they'll have a look at it and fix it in a future update. So yeah, you went through, you came and found lots of sin spawn. Actually, there were a couple arguing over a skull, were there not? In the jail sort of area. Then you came along to a chamber that had looked like there'd been some study in it. It had some really weird skeletons in the chambers below. Then you moved into the area with the zombies that were covered by certain sort of wooden trapdoors, and that's where you fought Corvus. You then went further south to the meditation to the strange sphere-like chamber with stuff in it. After finding a bit of a spiral staircase, and that's where we left it. Hmm. So, that's pretty much as big of a roundup as I can think of. No, I've got plenty of ways of getting rid of them. All you have to do is keep going through the dungeon and I'll get rid of them. But you said that he has 16 hit points and no way of getting rid of them. I've got plenty of ways of getting rid of them. Are you saying he has 16 damage? Okay, righto. That's different. I thought you meant he had 16 hit points left. And okay, righto. Look, hang on a minute. Okay, hang on. Where are we? Okay, just bear with me for a second. Because Siron pops into existence momentarily and channels energy. Okay, so and then he casts one of his Cure Light Wounds, of which he's got nothing prepared. Hang on, let's change his targets now. And he casts one Cure Light Wounds on Arvum, just for old time's sake. Righto. And then Siron says, by the way, I am needed on a different plane, and disappears out of existence for a short period of time. Yes, that's right. Okay, so there we go. There's a bit of healing. That has put everybody but Arvin back on. Okay. So, let me do the spiral dance. Okay, so the twisting flight of spiral stairs leads down a certain, it goes around almost a full circle, but then you see that after about one entire rotation, the further down is blocked completely by rubble, as if the stairwell collapsed here. Okay. Whee! Righto, move yourselves about. Whee! Whereas Maewyn did it the right way. Oh, how about I just move you then, you big sook. There you go. That's alright, I'll move Tom as well. Okay. Oh, it was no. It puts up because I've got your tokens locked. You have to put up where you want to move to, and then I accept your move and you move, or otherwise it's like herding cats and everybody moves their miniatures about all over the freaking place. Right, so Mayawan leads the way, running up the stairwell. She comes to a doorway. Okay. We'll just allow other people perhaps to move up behind you. So give it a try now, Tom. Should bring up a white line for you. Ooh, that's a rather strange way to go, but okay. Oh, can you? No, well, I'm not sure there's anything that I can do about that because I reckon you can move everybody's character. So, who's moving your character now, Kevin? Whee! Oh wow, this is cool. Alright, Mayawan then swings open the door. Okay, you open up into a 15-foot by 15-foot circular room. In the center of this room there is a circular stone pool. Water ripples quietly in this circular stone pool, the rim of which is lined with skulls. Let's have a look at that. And then that. And that. Can I have a perception check from people, please? But that one may make a big difference. It doesn't, but it might have done. Okay, so give me a perception check, Tom, from Marilyn. Okay. There we go. Okay. No. Oh, it's a problem with being a halfling and at the back of the party, you're jumping up and down trying to see. Arvin and Thaven, you catch a glimpse of a creature in the back corner of the room as it rises up. It's a Vargoyle, which is essentially it's a disembodied head starting to rise up from the ground. I wonder if there's a way I can show you a Vargoyle. I don't think I put an image in of it. They're evil, horribly ugly things. Well, not necessarily. That's a bit of a dim view on life. Vargoyle Pathfinder. Sort of like a head with a massive tongue and bat wings. I should be able to download one and pop him into chat reasonably quickly. Can I download that image? Save image as. Let's put it in pictures. Okay. I should have it in about 4 clicks. Images, folder. Pictures. Fair enough. Okay, so they look somewhat like this. I think the tentacles are very artistic license in this particular picture, but yeah, this thing starts flooding up from behind the fountain. Who did I say? Thaven and Arvin roll initiative because you get to act on this round. Okay. Thaven, you are by far the quickest. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, not a problem. Okay. Okay, 13 is a miss from this poor, poor creature. Okay, the creature floats up into the air, and opens its mouth and shrieks a horrible, ear-piercing scream that echoes, reverberating through the room. Is it? Okay, so everybody give me a fortitude save. Holy crap, Arvin. You have amazing fortitude. Wow, so you must have a massive con and a massive charisma. Oh, that annoys me. All of you save. What a waste of time for the poor creature. That means no kissing from the creature. Arvin, no tentacle porn. You follow the Armani of your colleague and run into the room. Okay, you hit him. Ow. One direct strike to the creature. He doesn't terribly much like it either. Okay, so Arlen and Maywin, please give me initiatives. Alright. Okay, Arlen, it is your go, as you are by far the swiftest young male-looking female that I've ever seen. Sorry, I shouldn't have assumed its gender. Okay, you draw out 19 will hit it. Hang on a moment, let's target it so you can roll some damage from that weapon. Although that weapon did say melee attack, and that worries me somewhat. You are. So you shoot it with your shuriken? Okay. Down in actions you should have maybe, hang on, no, in combat. Action. Yeah, that's a bit bizarre. Hang on a minute. Let's have a look. Shuriken. Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Weapons shuriken. I love the way they take you to the description and not the damage. Oh, light melee, one-handed melee, two-handed melee, ranged weapons. Shuriken do 1 damage for small people. You are a small person, aren't you? Because you use halfling. So, damage. Oh, no, right. Okay. How do I edit that? There we go. Possibly. I do. I think they can. No, I'm not sure. We'll double check that in a tick. Anything? Well, I'm already there at the moment, so. Okay, so why did it come up with 1 piercing? There we go. So if we double click, damage 1 to Vargoyle. For I don't know how to say their dumb name. Vargoyle. Bloody paladins. Shuriken. Oh, hang on a tick. Oh, Shuriken. What are the types after it? It doesn't have any special. No. Alright, well, we'll find out those details anyway, but the 1 point of damage is now there, so that's all good. Okay, so we click on the down button, it's Thaven's go. Okay, so it does, you need to make, how does assist work? I think when in combat, aid another, is that the combat maneuver? Stop using new rules. Aid another, there we go. In melee combat, you can help a friend attack or defend by distracting or interfering with an opponent. If you're in position to make a melee attack on an opponent that is engaging a friend, you can attempt to aid your friend. You make an attack roll against AC 10, so it's the same as assisting in skills. Make an attack roll, Thaven. Okay, you definitely succeed. You didn't confirm you. Didn't confirm your crit though. Okay, so you have given the paladin a +2 bonus. If you succeed, your friend gains either a +2 bonus on his next attack roll or a +2 bonus to his armor class. So how are you attempting to help him? On his attack roll. Okay. So we click the down button. And Maven. Possibly. Yes. Okay, we'll add a composite short bow on shortly. Okay, Maven shoots and misses from. Oh no, did some damage. Hit and did some damage. If you said anything then, by the way, Libby, you may have actually muted yourself again. Oh, good. Oh, well, no, not good. I was a bit sad because I was waiting for the woohoo. I got him. Right. So this thing then decides to bite someone because hey, that's what this thing does. It's gonna 5-foot step over the pool just because it can. And then it's gonna target who? Let's roll. Okay. Okay. I rolled a dice. It came up with a number. I didn't determine whether odds was Thaven or Arven. What do you want, odds or evens? Fair enough. Okay, the creature turns and attempts to bite your paladin companion with its mouth. Big open, gaping mouth. And misses him. Arvin, you get a +2. Don't forget to add that modifier to your modifier box. Oh my god, it moved into flanking position. You stupid disembodied head. stupid disembodied head. Okay, and Arvin takes great glee in chopping it down into tiny little pieces, going, you stupid undead head. Oh dear, I can't believe I did that. Right, and yes, its little disembodied head gets cut down and falls into the pool. It got wet. No, not at all. Maven. Maven's so happy she runs in and leaps on Arvin. Alrighty. Okay, Maven moves up to the doorway and opens it. Okay, again you see stairs that rise up and a doorway at the top of them. She rushes up, hurling and throwing herself halfway through the door. There is a door there, yes. Okay, you open. Oh, that's really bad of me. Hang on. Okay, you see a flight of spiral stairs that wind up instead of down around a circular pillar into the darkness above. Okay, you walk up the spiral stairs, but as you get somewhere towards the, well, you travel up about 10-15 feet, but then you come to a ceiling collapse that blocks those stairs off. No, there are no rats. Oh god. Are you drunk, Arvin? Okay, I'll just move Tom down. And I'll just move... Well, no. Well, yes I will. Now I'll move Arvin to there. Okay, Mayowen rushes up, and time for me to hit my shift key and show what you can see. It almost rhymed. Okay, the tunnel widens here into what appears to have once been... Oh, did I put that in? I don't know. The tunnel... Oh god, I'm doing terrible at the moment with my mouse and keyboard skills. The tunnel widens here into what appears to have once been a small shrine. Far to the northeast... For to the northeast steps lead up to a platform, which you can't see what's on currently from where you're sitting. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that's what you see. A large, whitish room, and there seem to be some stairs that go up to the left. Mayowen crept forward then. She was a bit worried about what was up the stairs. Okay. I'm about to... the turn of it to the northeast steps lead up to a platform of grey stone. Sitting atop the platform is an ancient altar, little more than a jagged block of black marble, with a shallow concavity on top of it. The basin is filled with what appears to be filthy water. Do you have any way of detecting anything on there, Mayowen? Okay, so the basin... Bear with me for 2 seconds. I need to find a bit of information. And I forgot to bring my iPad over, so I have to do it on my poor little phone. Okay, so you detect magic. Yes, there is an aura of magic upon the water that sits in that little concave basin. Okay. Yeah, it's a murky water. It has a conjuration aura on it. Yep. Sure. There is a residual evil about here. Okay. This water in the basin appears to be something known as the waters of Lamashtu. Functions as unholy water, and any creature that is anointed with or drinks this fluid creatures who drink this at best become violently ill and vomit the fluid and become sickened. Or at worst deforms the body and drains away their intelligence, making them monstrous. The waters that are created by this are often created by a spell by clerics of Lamashtu. Lamashtu is the goddess of monsters. The dice is fairly well rooted to the grey plinth. It's way too heavy to shift. That comes to 2 doors. Community service announcement. Please do not drink waters. They will twist you into becoming a mindless monster. Yes, Lamashtu is chaotic evil. She's pretty much the epitome of everything that paladins hate. The demon queen, mother of monsters, demon mother, mother of beasts. Okay. Alrighty then. Maewyn runs down to the doorway. Erlen's in the room. Daven's over in the corner, checking out that corner, going, "Oh, what a sexy corner." When Maewyn opens the room. Now, this may take me just a few moments because I have to make sure my drawing skills are up to scratch with the mouse. Because there are some finite bits that I must draw through. There we go. Okay, so. Oh, that's a bit weird. Hang on. Where's that gone? Story. Okay. That's very weird, but easily fixed. Okay. This huge room looks like nothing more than an immense underground cathedral. Stone doors stand to either side of the main entrance, but beyond this the walls are carved with strange spiky runes. In the centre of the room is a large pool with a ring of polished human skulls balanced on stone spikes arranged around a circle around the deeper midsection. At the far end of the room, a pair of stone stairways leads up to a pulpit on which sits a second pool, this one triangular and filled with churning bubbling water that looks almost like translucent lava. Yet while the wisps of what look like heat and steam rise from the strange orange liquid, the room itself is deadly cold. Now, there, yes, that looks like lava. Okay. Bear with me for 2 ticks because things are running reasonably slowly. Okay, so that. You see a figure. I should be able to show you this figure, perhaps. There. Yes. Okay. Again, one of these images that are removed all the text from. That just isn't showing properly. But there she is. You see a figure flapping above the, or just beside the orange pool up the balcony. She has a blade out and quickly her head snaps and looks down towards you. She's seemingly reasonably surprised at your presence. She appears to be some form of demon or something similar, possibly. Possibly. Who knows? Where are we? There she is. Okay. And there we go. She starts screaming at you. How dare you intrude upon Mother's sanctum? She squeals as the door swings open, and you see she grabs the dagger and slashes her own wrist. And you see as she slashes her wrists, droplets of blood fall from it as she holds it above the pool beside her. And almost in answer to the paladin's words, a figure emerges up from the pool, a sin spawn. So one of these begins to rise up from the pool, and she just hisses down at them, "Kill him!" Roll initiative. Okay, there we go. So, Erlen again, the quickest. Well, currently you're pretty much the furthest back in the other room, so she may not have seen you yet, so you could probably make a stealth check. You try and slip into a shadow, but the shadow dodges you. Are you moving at all? So where are you headed? Okay. You try and hide reasonably poorly, but stay where you are, waiting to see what Thaven the Dancer is going to do. Okay, well. Currently, okay. Yeah, that'll do. No worries. Arben. Well, nobody else is. Why should you? You could just go, shut the door. She seems nice. Okay, well, if you target her, it should give you a distance. Hang on, I've targeted her, so, yep, she is 30 feet away. Well done. Yeah, there was nothing graceful about that. That was... Okay. The Sin Spawn. Why has the Sin Spawn got a Rancer? I'm going to suggest that this one doesn't have a Rancer, seeing that it's just been brought into existence. So we'll go 5, 10, 15, 25. It starts advancing down the stairs towards... In fact, it will double move so it gets within range of... but can't attack, essentially. Yeah, something like that. Moen. You move up to the edge of the pool, almost putting your feet in it. No. Are you... Okay, you see, as you do some damage to her, why doesn't it give me... I targeted her with Mayowen as well, and it doesn't give me the distance. Because I would have suggested you were further away than 30 feet from there. Anyway, you see as the arrow that you shot doesn't do full amount of damage to her, and then as you as she begins to cast her next spell, you see that the remainder of the damage that was imprinted on her flesh disappears. And then she casts that. And immediately becomes invisible. So let me go like that and then move her. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. No, that's right, because she's become invisible. So I'm not showing you where she goes, which is very rude of me, I know. She flaps her wings and moves to that position there. Okay, and that's her spell for the round, I think. Does you can make a perception test if you wish on your turn to try and target her. Okay, as it's now Arlen's go. What are you doing this round, Arlen? It looks very sort of flesh-like. It looks almost human flesh-like. Hang on, let me add a weapon to your thingy. Okay, so composite. What strength was the composite longbow set at? Oh, short bow, sorry. Short bow. What's your... Yeah. Yeah, you don't have +1 strength. You're not going to be able to use these bows. Yeah. Just regular short bows? Okay. Okay. No worries. Does anybody know what damage a short bow does when fired from a small person? Is that... No, it's all good. I'm almost there. And I think they're actually 1d4 when they're small. Short bow, 1d4 from a small person. So let's go there. Base plus. It's from us when the short bow is wielded by a short person. Oh, oops. Let's call that piercing. Right, so you now have a short bow added onto your sheet, and you have, we'll say, 10 arrows for it. Actually, we'll say 20. But seeing you just shot one, we'll go 19. Right. 5+ ranged attack against that sin spawn, which is a definite hit. So you can roll some damage. Okay, so you wound the fleshly creature. Then click the down button for me. Oh, you probably would have had to have moved into an area where you could see that creature, which is I'll put you there. Arvin. Oh, actually he needed -4 because he was firing into combat, but that's still a hit, so it doesn't matter. Does it control click on him or? Okay. I've already targeted him for you anyway, so it's all good. Nice work. Why worry about that? Okay. Um. Well, you only move sort of like 10 feet, so I suggest you can close the door as you move through it as part of the move action. Um. Mhm. I think with 8 another, you need to be melee range, don't you? Okay. Right. That brings us around to pressing the down button. Sinspawn buddy, who looks across at young Arvin Guild and decides he wants a piece of that. He's going to go with a bite and 2 claws. Okay, well, that's awesome. In my tracker, I've got nearly 90% of it hidden by other things, but where we got bite hits, claw misses. So 1 bite. Ooh, that sounds cool. I have to read what that does. So he does 2 damage to you, and I'm imagining I'm going to need a save from you. Where? Creature bitten by. Yes, give me a will save. But of course, you are too pious to have sinful thoughts about anything that you've done in the past. Well, yeah, of course. And then a claw rakes down you as well for 3 points of damage. It then, seeing the approach of your companion, moves to there with a 5-foot step. Merwin. No. Give me a perception check as you try and listen for the bat-like creature. Hang on. Let me just make a brief check. And there she is. Where's your skills, lover? Lovely. Skills. Yeah. No, you don't hear her at all. Oh, silly sin spawn for allowing her to fully strike it. Arlen! Did he say he was going, or... Ah. No, because the sin spawn stupidly stepped out of combat. So, no -4 this time. Trust me, it did slap itself in the forehead afterwards. Righto. Give me a shot, Arlen. Well, hits as your arrow flies along. Then some damage. Okay, the poor sin spawn's not looking terribly well as the arrows and blades and cuts against it begin to mount up. Click the down button for us. And it becomes Arven's go. No, when you move around them, if you move further than 5 foot in their threatened zone, well, if you don't take a 5 foot step. I know how I want to say that, but I'm just going to stop talking. That is a critical hit and a critical confirmation. Wow, as you lop its head off. Wow. Right. Good old paladins, eh? Who can't press down buttons. Yeah. I always have problem with this. Alright. You cast a detect magic and you can see where she is. Actually, good point. I think it does say that. Spells, detect magic. I think first round tells you whether there is magic in the area. Detect magic. Need to detect magical auras. First round, presence or absence of magical auras. Okay, yes, there are magical auras. Yeah. Okay. So she then begins to cast a spell. She's flying. Don't have to tell you that until later, do I? Yeah. Okay. She is casting stealthily, so you need to listen out for her if you wish to. Well, if you're trying to listen for her, then you make a perception test. If you get higher than her stealth check, no, well, no, on your turn. Oh, yeah, Maywin, you'll go. Oh, it is your turn. And that perception check is not high enough. So you glare around the room, waiting for this creature to appear. After Arvin. No, she hasn't. She's got fast healing. No, I'm not. Why didn't that go to her? Okay. Let's go down to her and give her a go. Because she casts that, which takes that long. Okay. Oops. Oops. What am I doing? Now it's Arelyn's go. What are you doing, Arelyn? The room is fully filled with light. Okay. Righto. You draw out a torch and start lighting it. Arvin. You listen keenly, standing with your one foot on the bottom stair, your long sword dripping the blood of the creature that you've just slain, but hear nothing. Thaven. A number of different magical auras and the power of the most potent aura. I think they're all pretty much light in here. I don't know how many magical auras your companions have, i.e. magical items. Righto. Malin. Again, hear nothing. Okay. Right. On this turn, we have a new creature appear. Yeah, it's not going to be on that page. It's not on that page. Okay, as a dire rat appears. Hit your damn button for me. Maybe. No, it's not Arelyn's go. It's meant to be the dire rat's go, and I have to make that less than A1. Right. Okay, so she gets to cast another spell. So first of all, the dire rat appears, and it appears next to Thaven. And targets him. As it attempts to eat him and his face off. Yep. Okay, it misses you as it reaches out with its large pointy teeth, and fails utterly. Then she attempts that spell, I reckon. Okay, so what's the range? 25. What level? 3. So she got 40 feet. 10. Yep. Okay, a coruscating ray springs from the hand of the creature who appears in the corner. She is flying. By the way, this room is 20 feet high. She is flying in that right near the roof. She shoots out a ray at Arvin. A ranged touch attack, in fact. So, crap. Why do? Wow, I am feeble with the computer skills this evening. Okay, she targets. Thanks, Libby. She targets our good friend Arvin. Okay. Ruling Catherine, so Arvin succeeds. She hits you with the touch attack though. So what happens with a ray of enfeeblement? Okay, reduces it by half. So d6 plus 1. Why? Why? Why is this? I don't understand. Okay, range touch, cast level save. Okay, so it does d6 plus 1 strength damage to you. So, oh, divided by 2. So 2, so you take 1 strength damage. Is there a spot on your character sheet for strength damage? Excellent. Good news. As she shoots out this coruscating ray, it touches you. You feel slightly weaker. And she cackles. Aralon. I'm assuming you're going to try and shoot her. So I have targeted her for you. Okay. Oh, she's no longer invisible. I need to get rid of that effect. You shoot an arrow and it misses. Click the down button for me. Arvin. Yeah. As they come. Okay. She's a demon. She's a quasit demon. Okay, that misses. Doesn't matter, it missed. Okay. Saving the dancer. No! The rat twitches. Okay. The rat twitches and dies. Right. Cheers. Ah, yes, Pythagoras. Mhm. Mhm. Okay, your arrow flings up and strikes her, but does no damage. Hmm. She flies over the pool and will cast another spell. We've cast that one. We cast Ray of Enfeeblement. She turns and points at Mail. Oh, hang on. Enchantment and elves don't mix, do they? Oh, she'll try it anyway. She turns and points at Maelwyn and says a single word. She says, drop. Give me a will save, pretty please. Oh, yeah, okay, 23. Yeah, okay. You didn't roll it twice, by the way. I just... Well, you didn't. Maelwyn rolled a 20. You rolled a 6, which still succeeded, but anyway. You resist the spell against you, which would have made you drop your bow. But you don't, so it's all good. Arlen. Arlen. Okay, you fire your short bow again and miss. Okay. Arvin, he already did. And you do strike her. I believe so. Yes. Any damage resistance? Okay, so I need to add an extra 5 onto her. Okay. Your javelin flies up and pierces the poor little closet. Poor little closet. Certainly looks cleaner than out in the other area, yeah. Okay. Okay. Shoots up but misses the closet, who laughs in your general direction. La master, protect me! She calls out. Miss! Okay. She heals a little bit, the wound beginning to ease upon her skin. She looks down at the paladin as obviously somebody who is going to be a bit of a problem. And casts hold person on him. Unable to target token, not limited. What? Okay. Righto, so she casts hold person upon the paladin. And got him! Got him! Woot! You did. It automatically does the save for you. Oh, didn't you? Oh, that's Arvin Guild save Wills versus DC 14. You rolled a nat 1. Yeah, so you rolled a nat 1 and failed. Which means you are now paralyzed for. I think, yeah, I need to have a look at the spell. 1 round per level. So I'll type a magic number in there. What? What sort of silliness is this? Freezer is aware and breathes normally but cannot take actions. Each round on its turn, the subject may attempt a new saving throw. God. What's the... yeah, well, what's the point? What's the point of having spells if they get a freaking save every turn? Marilyn! Tom. It is like a 20 feet jump to... Well, she's 20 feet high. You could do it, but I suggest it's probably the one and only time you do it. True. Yeah, paralyzed boy. At least give her until your next turn before she... Yeah. She has a sad... Well, you can sort of run up and around onto the sort of higher level and run off there. 15, 20, 25, 30. So you'll get to about... you'll get to about there. In with a double move. Right. On to Arvin's turn. So click the down button for me. Arvin! Woot! Root she goes. Thaven. That gives them +2 to pretty much everything. What level are you? Oh, well, you can do it for as many rounds as you want, can't you? I'll just drop the effect on everyone. There we go. Everybody has Inspire Courage added to them. Oh, and you'll go. Okay, she starts to cast a spell. She won't finish it just yet. But it should happen because of the effect. So she begins to focus on Maewyn, and she starts casting a spell. Aralem. Oh, you run up further. 19, 15, 20. So you're going to pretty much get into that position, and you'll be ready to run and make a jump at it next turn. Right. Oven. End of your turn, you get a save. Well done, sir, even though the Inspire Courage didn't add anything onto it. But it's all good. You are now no longer paralysed. Haven. Whip it good. However, except she's further than 15 feet away from you. Yeah, she's 15 feet in the air and 5 foot across from you. Righto, time to do some Pythagoras. We had to do this in Pathfinder a couple of days ago. Okay. Right, so a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Right. I'm fully on this shit. So 25 50 squared. 5 squareds. What's the square root of 250? Where's my square root button? Okay, so you just add a range. Because she's 16 feet from you, pal. According to Mr. Pythagoras. Well, it's Pythagoras. She's not 6 foot tall. She's not 6 foot tall. She's a quasit. She is a small creature. Right. Maewyn. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying, Kevin. You're saying that you're taller and therefore you're not the full 15 feet away. 72. Okay, well then let's say it's 144. Let's say it's 12 feet difference between you. 13 just to be on the thingy. 169 plus 24 equals square root of that is 13.9 feet. Alright, I'll drag it back to you and you can take a whip at her. Okay, swing the whip at her but miss. Yeah, Libby had a go and missed. And you did miss. Oh, okay. No, she did 6 damage, but okay. So what pops up next to Mayowen? There's going to be a critter, and it could be an octopus. But I think I'll go with a giant spider. Appears. Spider. Giant. Okay, so we'll put that next to right in there. So the giant spider appears between Thaven and Mayowen. And then she casts something else. So she's cast that, and that. Oh shit. She's out of spells. Do you have something cool in your equipment? No. Okay, so she throws her dagger down at Thaven. It swings down, striking him, doing 1 point of damage. And the dagger sticking out of him then suddenly flies back to her hand. Thank you, she says. I try. Then the spider attacks. And it attacks Mayowen. There's Mayowen. There she is. It bites at her. Missing. Rather pathetically, in fact. Arlen, you want to make your run and jump? Tom? You do need to make an acrobatics check. That is correct. Oh my god. Right. Okay, so you hold your action. You hold your action. We drop to Arvin. Oh. Moves across to there, holding his hands up. Oh my god. Fair dinkum. Okay, jumping and falling. Right. Okay, for running jump there. Okay, so Arlen makes a running jump. Give me an acrobatics check. Okay, you travel 22 feet with your jump. Okay, leaping off Arvin's hands, you swing through the air and you may make an attack. As you go, you are already targeting the woman. Yep. And you strike her. Oh my god. Oh, hang on, where are we? We need to reduce his initiative down to 20. And actually, should should automatically be in there. Where are we? Wakazashi. No, it's just a 2 times. Oh, crit on 18 plus? Maybe? I think I am on the weapons chart, so light melee weapons, Wakazashi, 18 to 20, so roll again, see if you hit. No, it's just a regular hit, so roll normal damage. Wonder why that didn't fire. Okay, and as you strike her, you see your blade does not leave an impression. Okay, so... okay, you actually land on the... No, slash... you land on the other side of the pool. Give me an acrobatics check for your landing. Oh my god. Landing like a cat. On the other side of the pool. You... I have put him on the same... I've put him on the same initiative, but because he's a little bit more dexterous than Arvin, he goes first. Right. Okay, so on to Thaven. Yes. Yep. Oh, right. One thing that does happen though is Arlen did take 1d6 non-lethal damage. 3. So I'll attach that to his character. Righto. Go for it, Thaven. Okay. Was that a... what was that at? Okay, so yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry, that was me. Okay. So yeah, I'll give her some... how much damage did you do? 1 point of damage to her, so I'll put her back 1 point. Now just roll damage on the spider, because you did hit it. Oh, which is 6. No, I'll just put it on. Right, Merwin. If you want to attack in the same round, yes. Otherwise, you can put it away and draw your sword and attack next round. Not sure that it's a full round action. I think it's just a move action to pick up a weapon. But it does attract attacks of opportunity. Mm-hmm. No, dropping it's a free action. Drop it. I don't know. Right. Okay, what's she gonna do? She throws the dagger again. Oh, you're moving to there. She throws the dagger again. She finds. She's decided she's going to fly over to that corner and throw it at Thaven. Oh wow, that might be a critical fumble. That is a critical fumble. What happens to you, my dear? She sprains her shoulder, taking D4 points of dex damage. Ow. 2 points of dex damage. That is not good. Okay, so 2 points of dex pretty much means everything will come down by 1. So change that to 18. That to 16. That to 13. That to 3. And let's change. She's only going to be attacking with the dagger, so. Oh, bugger. Pay no attention to being hit. Right. Very good. She lets out a little yelp of pain as she throws her shoulder out. The spider turns with Maewyn, trying to bite her. Missing. Marilyn. Okay. You draw up the short bow and shoot at her. Okay, definitely strike her. But even at max damage, the bow cannot seem to pierce her armor resistance. Arvin. Not sure. Roll and we'll find out. Yes, it does. And you strike her. Okay, so you do 5 points of damage, which I need to add up manually. Righto. You see, the damage from your previous attack had almost fully healed when you hit her then. Thaven. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, you heard that, spider. Heard it real bad. Nail him. No, that's a hit. That's why it has hit written next to it. Oh, and the spider puts his little legs up in the air and they twitch. And then he dies. Oh, what a waste of a summon thingy. Down button. Right. Okay, so Iridium, the naughty, decides to throw her dagger at Thaven again, because he's got a weapon that can reach her, and she gets a freaking another critical fumble. I'm fairly certain. Oh no. What's your AC? Is it 20 or less, Thaven? Okay. So she doesn't critically fumble, but you see her arm is giving her many macho problems, and she moves to there. Tom. Okay, you hold your action. Arvin. Roll again. Right, critical fumble. Ranged. I fumble. Range. The attack deals damage to you instead of the target, as somehow you managed to javelin yourself. Well done, you. Okay. So far you've hit her with a slashing weapon. Lots of piercing stuff. It's double movement to get upstairs. So 5, 15. So no, actually, you'll only make it to the top of the stairs using using a single move. Thaven, you move in, and I'm assuming Whipper real good. Kevin, did I not just berate you about using new rules? Can only trip an opponent who's no more than one. If you do not, if you're, hang on. Some creatures, flying creatures cannot be tripped. Can you attempt to grapple with a whip? I don't think you can. No. Not at the range where you're just a foot or so in range of her. And you do whack her. 19 plus 5 is 24. Okay, right. It's all good, I've fixed it. But that 4 doesn't actually get past. Not at all. As you slap her and it whips her, and she grins at you. The master protects me. Maewyn. Oh, she's about 16 or 17 feet high. Yes, picking up's a move action, so you've used 2 move actions. Righto, so what's she going to do? She's got... Yeah, you can do that. Well, if you're going to involve Thaven in that and get him to fling you up, then you're going to have to wait until next turn to do it. Because Thaven used all his actions this turn. She flings a dagger at Thaven again. Oh, and she hit. Yes, he can. Her damage resistance will protect against it. Okay. Oh, she throws down a dagger and hits Thaven. Here's the damage for that. Hitting him for 2 points of damage, and the dagger flings back to her. Arlen, you and Thaven can work together to do that, so we can do it all from your perspective if you want. You're gonna hurl yourself up and attempt to grapple her? Okay. I'm assuming you don't have improved grapple as an ability. Well, first make your acrobatics check. You got to get up high enough. Yeah, that's going to be high enough. With an assist from Thaven, that'll be high enough. So as you come at her, she attempts to bite you. Okay. Right. She attempts to... Why don't do that, you stupid thing. But only the bite counts here, so... she bites you as you fly up. Well, she... Right, she does 1d4 minus 1 damage to you, which is 2 points of damage to you as you fly up here. So I'll add that. You then get to make a CMB check. This is her CMB. So that should be on your combat page somewhere. There we go. And you miss her. Now give me an acrobatics check as you fall. Okay, so you only take d6 subdual damage from the last 10 feet, which is 2. So add that on there. No. No, it just reduces your fall damage by 10 feet, which is good. You want that, but unfortunately, no wondrous stuff. Now, I think her bite has poison. Oh no, her claws have poison, you silly cow. Why'd you bite him? Right, okay, so you miss. Arvin. Nice ruling. Doesn't. Alright. Thaven. A rule that you used your move action to hurl him up. Okay, says Maywin as she shoots it. Well, you just did. Right. She flies to Arvin and claws him. This is a claw attack, not a bite attack, regardless of what it says. Hitting him for. Well, what's your what? Oh, hang on, no, that's Arlen. What's your armor class, Arvin? Sorry. Okay, I did the wrong thing. Okay. She comes over, clawing at you and misses. Arlen, your action. That's you, Tom. What are you doing, Tom? Okay, so you hold your action. Arvin. You swing and you miss. Thaven. Well, going upstairs is difficult terrain, which means you. Well, it just means you can't make even a charge attack. Okay, you start running up the stairs. Maewyn. I don't know, is it? That'd be fine. What? She hits you with one claw, by the way. You're welcome. She does 2 points of damage to you, and she has poison, so you need to give me a save. I'm assuming so. Where's the details of her poison? Exist. So ranged attack. Closet. Demon closet. Poison. Okay, so fortitude save, yes. You save. Well done. Okay. And she will 5-foot step to there-ish. Right, Arlen. Okay, so you move up to Maewyn and hand the rope and grappling hook off? Okay. Fair enough. Righto. Well, I'm going to rule that the move and the handover and stuff like that's going to take you full round this turn. Arven. Eh. Thought you were meant to be some kind of fighter. Thaven. Oh, 10, 15, yeah. Okay, she claws at you because you don't have improved grapple, I'm assuming. That's a critical hit she gets with a claw. Okay, which is 2 points of damage. And give me a fort saving throw. That is not a save. So you take 1 point of dex damage. Which I am relatively assured there is a box for on your sheets. Okay. Now I think it should balance out. I think with damage in Pathfinder it's meant to be 2 points and it drops. So no matter what your stat actually is. Right, so give me a CMB check or attack against her as you attempt to grapple her. And she slips out of your elven arms? Is that even an elf? Fully human, out of your Nancy-like, elven-like arms, even though they're human. In a classical sense, does that mean you just carry around a towel and are naked all the time? Oh. No, I'm good. Hit your down button, Faven. No, when you go. Okay. Yeah, I know, it's not that this time, though, because you're attempting to hit a living being that's trying to defend itself. So, well, what will we put this under? Make a combat maneuver bonus check. No, combat maneuver bonus check. CMB, as you swing the rope and hurl the grappling hook. So, yep. Oh my god, you gotta. Right, okay. There's definitely no damage. Definitely no damage. We will consider her grappled for the time being. So I'm applying the grappled effect on her. Okay, but click. Oh, actually, no. Hang on. Grappled. If I grab that and bring that over to you. Yep, righto. Applied by Mayowen. Very good. She sees this grappling hook over her shoulder and she goes, "Oh, don't like that very much. I'm going to attempt to get out of the grapple." And she grabs the little grapple rope and targets Mayowen and makes a CMB check. And manages to get out of the grapple. Woot! But that does take up her turn. Oh, she gets some. Oh no, it's a full round action to escape the grapple. Yep, Arlen. A lasso with a silk rope? Probably not. Lassos are made of really flaxen ropes, aren't they? Why do I have to have groups that do this to me? Uh, sure, you spend a round getting your silken rope ready for a lasso. Okay. Arvin, you'll go. Please kill her. Oh, and she's actually back to fully healed now. Okay. Will you stop power attacking, you prat? Thaven, you go. Okay, so you're not attempting a grapple. Okay, and you failed to assist. Maywin, you go. Okay, well, you did. You did 2 points of damage to her, which she heals on her turn. Oh my god. Alright, she 5-foot flaps back. No, it's fast healing, it's automatic heal. That happens every round to her. Right, she 5-foot steps back and she targets Thaven. Actually, no, she won't target Thaven. She'll target Arvin, because he. And she attempts to hit him with her +1 cold iron dagger, which she does. Oh, Thaven, I didn't get you to roll a fort saving throw last round. Which. So. Not your name's not Thaven. Okay, you well, my 2 points this time. Okay, she threw the dagger. It hit Arvin and did him 1 point of damage. Death of the 1,000 cuts. This little thing. Arlen, you may now use your rope to attempt to lasso the chick. It is a CMB thingy. You hurl your rope, but it misses. She sees it coming and slides to the side. You can move if you wish. Okay. Arvin runs around like a friggin' madman. Apparently standing on the very edge of a thing. That'll end up good. Well, if you do any action as part of your maneuver, that ruins any chance of holding actions. Okay, so you hold your action. We'll put you at 19 thingy, and then we'll go save. Fair dinkum. Right, are you attacking at all, or attempting to assist your companion, Arvin? Okay, give me an attack. Right, and give me a fort save. Yeah. Okay, that's another 1 point at X. It's attacking your central nervous system. Arvin just goes, screw it, I'm running across the lava. Okay, so now you can apply a friggin' what's that thing called? Uh, Flanking, yes, which you'll have to manually put in because it doesn't automatically apply it for some reason. So +4. Okay. I will tell you right now that that hit her armor class perfectly, so if you'd rolled one less, it would have missed. Okay, and I've got to add. Yes, so I've added the extra 5 on. Well done, that's some decent damage on her, and she looks shocked. Shocked, she says. She looks so shocked she might be writing a letter to her ombudsman at some stage. Maewyn. If you're going to fire your... Oh, okay, you just moved. Righto. Okay, she's going to 5 foot step out to there and throw her dagger at Arvin again. Because, you know, Arvin's a pain in the bum and she needs to take him down. And does 1 point of damage to him. It does. It's a very magical dagger. Arlen. Okay. Yes, lassoing her dagger is almost an impossible task. Yes, almost impossible. You can make a disarmor check against her with your lasso, if you wish. Well, you have exactly the same chance of lassoing her as you do of disarming her dagger. Okay. Go for it. Give me a C&B check. Okay, not this turn. So you try and wrap it around her hand and drag the dagger out, but not this guy. Thaven. Yes, there are. Okay, you move forward and attempt to assist your mate Arvin. Give me an assist attack. Okay. Good. That's a save. Very nice. Arvin, your go. Critical hit. Uh-oh. Yeah. Well, 18 is crap, and quite honestly, yeah, I added the damage resistance back on, and it brought it very, very close. Very close. It doesn't, and I added the damage back onto her. Flight, you reckon? Okay. A DC 10 fly skill check. Let's have a crack at that then, shall we? As long as, well, she couldn't fail it. She's got +12. +12 to her flying. Alright, Arvin's going to press the down button anytime soon and give Mayo one a go. Oh, you know. you need a druid, obviously. That's a hit. Okay, but the arrow just bounces off her. Right, okay, so it's her go. She heals a little bit, takes a 5-foot step back. And throws her dagger at Arvin. Because it may be a death by 1,000 cuts, but eventually she'll take him down. Arlen. That is true. Again, a miss. Well, not that turn you can't. I am going to say that it is relatively possible that you'll do it. Thaven. Oh, you don't get to run that directly to theirs. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Arvin. Oh, you could just jump out at it with your longsword and be heroic. I wouldn't. We find out exactly what that negative modifier from armor happens to acrobatics. No, you won't. That makes me hesitate. Maywin even misses. Oh no. She. Okay, you move over there. She's gonna move 5 feet up. And Maywin moved over to there. She's gonna move 5 feet up and shoot Arvin. Oh, missing him. Dagnabbit. Arlen, go for the dagger again. Okay. You send up your silk lasso and strip the dagger from her hand. And it falls to the ground beneath her. Oh, Thaven, did I get you to make a fortitude save last turn? I didn't, did I? Yeah, you did once, but it needs 2 consecutives. Okay, well there's your second consecutive. Righto, Thaven. Okie dokie. Arvin. You run over to the javelin, it's on the ground. She flies over a bit, you go, oh, God damn it. Okay, the body falls to the ground, collapsing. You hear a sickening snap of tiny little quasit bones breaking, and then she explodes in a puff of smoke and disappears back to the plane from whence she once came. Leaving only her physical uh, accoutrements left. With the dagger on the ground, there is a tiara that is left behind, a black silken gown that was rather fetching on her, and a unholy symbol of Lamashtu, made of obsidian. Oh my god, thank god, I thought that combat was never going to end. Yeah, round 21 we were on. Yes. Okay. So, well, AC 19. Yep. Yeah, yeah, it does. No, it's like cut into the actual thing. Yeah. It radiates magic though. What the? Oh no, well that's the one I was talking about. But they're both in their actual physical portions of the. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, rather pathetically. They're cut into cut into the stone of the cavern. No, there, there's there's two little dorsal fins. Okay, well, they're yeah, they're empty chambers where once robes were held. Um, of course, her dagger radiates magic. Nothing else she was holding does. Um, the pool at the top of the stairwell radiates magic as well. No, none whatsoever. In fact, the lava, though it steams and seems to have some heat coming off it, is really, it's definitely not the temperature of lava in any way, shape, or form. And in fact, it just looks like water, just orange. Wow, I hear that's all depends on whether the, the priest has MBN or not. Oh yeah, there's him too. Very good. So, well, was there anybody? Do any of you have any magical ability? Oh, that's right, you're a bard. Sorry. Can you identify items and stuff? Okay. Do you get detect magic as a whatever you want? Okay, so cast. I mean, just try with your basic skills on the dagger, because you can cast detect. No, he's already tried the wand. The wand he failed at. Okay. Yes. It is, and in fact, it's a success. The dagger is a +1 cold iron returning dagger. I often... Tom. Oh. Yep. I will add that onto your character. I might as well do it while I'm here. Otherwise I'll completely forget to do it and then have to apologise and do it while we're playing next time. Right. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we'll add damage. Dagger is a D3. Yeah. Ah. No. Right. Okay. Just so you know, Tom, I've added the dagger in, but it's been put in as a ranged attack weapon. So, if you want to use it as a stabby type weapon, then we need to put in a new line for it. But otherwise, can you? Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. So I'm adding... Well, Masterwork Thieves tools mean you get +1 to all of your thiefy type skills. Way 1. Righto, they've been a... I don't... Where did you get it from? Suto's gold ring. Righto. Okay, well, you head back to Amiko, you tell her that you've fixed all the problems to the south. Let me delete that. that layer mask so you can see that you covered everything. Ah, you did everywhere. Good work, people. Right. Some maps. Amiko, thanks you heavily for your work again. Gratefully, it tells you that you have free room and board in the dragon place she has. Rusty Dragon, for as long as you decide to stay in town. And forevermore, because of all the help that you've gotten. Oh my god. Mayowen's pants. Where are we? Okay. I'm just trying to find where Suto was, but I can't remember where you found him. Yeah, I know, like, where he was, but, right, okay. It's just that he wasn't actually attached, but I've just found him, so it's all good. Oh, against the goblins. Let's see. Crap. Okay. No. No. Right, NPCs, Suto, where are you? There he is. Righto. What did he have? He had, right, okay, so give me a spellcraft check on the ring. Sure. Okay, so 20, 30. It's a ring of protection +1. Well, ring of... Oh no, I'm thinking cloak of protection, whatever. Cloak of resistance. Yep, give me a roll on the wand. Yep. Using glassworks. Yeah, it's not. It's a wand. It's a wand of shocking grasp. Yeah, Thaven, 28 charges. Inventory. Where are we? Items. Pretty much. Ring. Oh. Okay, I'm adding a ring of protection to Arvin. Where are we? Ring of protection +1. So we go to combat and we add a miscellaneous +1. What is... So it's not miscellaneous, it's a deflection bonus. Wasn't it? Corvus. +1 longsword. What was the other one? Oh, just a... No, I was just getting the Wand of Shocking Grasp and I'm adding it to Thaven's inventory. Wand of Shocking Grasp. Oh, I'm assuming that that's the Wand Unknown that's in your inventory already. So, how do I get rid of that? I go like that. Okay. So there you are. Your wand is now in your inventory. As is your ring, and it should be applying its thing to your armor class already. I don't think so, but I will double check. But are you level 2? Perhaps. Shocking Grasp, what level is the spell? And then it's, what level do you need to be to create wands? Feats. Craft wand. There we are. Caster level 5th, so it's a 5th level Shocking Grasp. Okay, I'm going to say yes to level up. I love the disbelief in Lippy's voice. Really? It says here, the PC should reach 3rd level early in their exploration of where you're going next. Or perhaps even at the climax of the Catacombs of Wrath. And I think we all deserve a level up after that 21 round combat. I think me as a GM should get a level up too for all the freaking silk rope lassos and grappling hooks and freaking trying to trip flying creatures and stuff like that that went on. Well, you roll a d10. Yeah, there's no average. You get to roll your d10 and you get your com bonus added to it. So you got 8. Okay. Right. Do you just want me to level you up, Tom? Okay. I haven't yet because I will do. Yeah. There is a feat, yes. Oh, you should have trap finding. Oh no, that's right. You're a ninja, aren't you? Ninja, not a thief. I'll investigate that and see what I can come up with. Excellent. So I'll wave goodbye to our lovely viewers who, the first comment that I get putting up the freaking video onto the thing. Oh, it's great to see you guys back. Pity there's no Matt. uh, yeah, exactly right. That's alright. He probably knows that he's a part-time player anyway. Oh, I haven't turned off the recording yet. Whoops. Alright, so see you people that watch us play. We'll catch you again soon. Alright, so yeah, why did that not? Pause recorder.